He's hit 4 threes. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. A single stop would even go a long way, wouldn't it? DeRozan going to try another three. DeMar's becoming a three-point sniper all of a sudden.
First bucket for Trey tonight. Missed his first 4, 51-42 into Sabonis. Back to the basket, passes so well out of the double team, and DeRozan.
Wheeling and dealing in the open court.
14-4 run. DeRozan rattles it in.
As does that man. Trade sometimes win-win, right?
Yeah.
They're the best trades for teams.
DeRozan answers with the 3, and it's back to a 1-point.
Great drive and attack in the drift to the baseline as Tyler beats his man, Terry Rozier, wide open.
Oh my, DeRozan comes back.
Nice effort there, second chance opportunity by the Kings. You had 3 guys on that offensive glass, and that's what it took to come up with the possession.
DeRozan overshed, and it's pure.
4th offensive rebound. He's got 4 of the Kings' 8 in this game.
DeRozan with a long 2, laces the...
to Jones and then on to Grayson Allen. We just couldn't cash in. DeRozan steps into the 3-pointer.
Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker, and it really has carried through with every iteration of his teams.
DeRozan from deep, got it! DeMar's jumper is wet.
Monk around the high screen. DeRozan's back in and splashes for him a relatively rare 3.
He was about 50 or 60 pounds heavier. A lot of people didn't see how athletic he was, but he was still one of the best big men passers you've ever seen.
It's a rare 3 from DeMar DeRozan.
Sabonis with the hard screen. DeRozan, 3-ball, yes sir, bullseye. DeMar's in double figures now. Aaron Fox still looking for his first field goal. Fox in the paint, bottled up, saw 2 bodies. DeRozan back.
Had outside under the rim. Nice skip pass for Dallas. They got another triple.
Dallas 8 of 12 from behind the arc. DeRozan looking to answer. Oh, splash.
And he has truly earned his spot on the number 2 team in the Western Conference.
Yeah. With 15. Off the elbow, Sabonis working against Edey. DeRozan laces the jumper. He's been big down the stretch, especially in the last game. In and out dribble on Conchar. DeRozan raises up. Got it. Fox. Ellis had a notion. Skip pass to DeRozan. Corner 3 is pure. Monk against Highsmith around the Sabonis screen. Sabonis flips the screen and pops. DeRozan pulls it. Got it! DeMar with some dynamite.
Porzingis isolated against Monk. DeRozan for 3. Oh, over his buddy, Drew Holiday. That makes sense. He's the son of one of the greatest European big men of all time, Arvydas Sabonis, basketball Hall of Famer. Yeah, DeRozan says, night-night.
5 to shoot. 5. Here's Monk. Tough pass. DeRozan to beat the buzzer, and he cans a 3.
And he looked over to the Bulls bench.
He missed the first 34 games, so this is only his 6th game of the season. I got to watch him a little bit when he played for Providence. I was really, really impressed at what kind of a 2-way player that he was.
He's still dropping like, 25 a game. Doing a nice job distributing the basketball.
He doesn't have to be a 30-point scorer on this team. Oh, around and around it falls for DeRozan.
Son of Anthony Carter, who played a long time in the NBA. I was actually an assistant in Miami.
Yes, you were.
When Anthony was there.
DeRozan 3. Rockets by 1. DeRozan. It's a 3, and the Kings by 2.
Not at all, but 18 of those coming from beyond the arc for them, as well as the fact all 9 assisted. Yes. So that is a big one.
Cash on DeRozan. 17 in the ball game for Andrew Wiggins. DeRozan comfortable letting it fly from deep that time. 5 on the shot clock for DeRozan. Launches a deep three. Who said he can't shoot threes?
Wow. Knicks with a 9-point lead. There's DeRozan over Hart. Murray, another rebound. DeRozan, corner three, and he gets the roll.
Yeah, but
this is the Knicks' biggest lead. 21-point advantage. DeRozan from three.
Sixers switching and trying to trap up top.
Shot clock about to expire. DeRozan from outside, and that is not DeMar's shot, but he is that good at basketball. Monk to Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan from outside, and finally, one falls through.
Inside play thanks to Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid.
Now it's Sacramento's turn. Sabonis with the assist. Shadowed by Gobert. Oh, long three. DeRozan. Are you kidding me? As Banchero misses the second.
Make it 9.
Yeah, 9 rebounds now for Domas. DeRozan. Corner three. Got it. Kings with their first lead of the game. Blazers on a 9-3 run here since the 3:09 mark. Up top, Lyles, dribble handoff. DeRozan sets his feet, scores.
They're going to go look to see if it was a 3 or 2. First points of the game for Exum. DeRozan to answer, and he does. DeRozan collects the rebound.
Quick shot coming here.
A walk-up three, good for DeRozan. That is not in his bag. Kessler Edwards defending. DeRozan looking for an exclamation point on his first half, and there it is. 21 in the first half. It's a tie game. Here's Christie. Oh, Sabonis comes away with it. They go to DeRozan, who made 3 threes in the first half, and he hit another one.
Dallas played 32 minutes the other day, so they're using their second unit a lot. It'll be DeRozan.
I tell you, if DeMar DeRozan's hitting that shot, it's game over.
Zach LaVine waits for the pick. Good job by Jose. DeRozan, and looked like a foot on the line. They may look at that.
They gave him a 3.
I know.
But I'm with you.
8.5 to play. And DeMar DeRozan.
I tell you, when he has that 3-point shot going, man, he's almost unguardable. You have to account for Jonas' physicality, his strength, because it's game-changing.
Reverses the side. Good look. And DeMar DeRozan gets the triple.
Blitzing him early and often. As soon as he came across half court, I believe he ended the night with 12 assists.
DeRozan with the count at 3. Keon Ellis checked into the ball game during that last timeout. Sabonis at the free throw line, back to DeRozan in rhythm. Got it.
And DeMar DeRozan has taken 3 shots in this game. And now they're just carving up this Kings defense in the paint. See if that is something that they can adjust.
Boy, DeMar DeRozan, purposeful and on point. DeRozan off the Sabonis screen. Cross court to Monk. Back to DeRozan, wonderful ball movement. And DeMar cashes out.
And DeMar has had
Green, a little show and go move. Rip, Fultz said, give me that. Here come the Kings in transition. Monk on the kick out. Double D for 3. Monk snaking that dribble back out to DeMar. DeMar, 3-ball. Good looking shot right there.
Trying to get this crowd back into it. Stop would go a long way here.
Sabonis, DeRozan. 17.
After the Wizards acquired him from New Orleans. So the Kings are now Valanciunas' 5th team. And of course, Şengün and Valanciunas have some history.
Now Ellis can't shoot. DeRozan, 1 to shoot. Lets it go, and he hits the triple. Now Westbrook has 8 points. Now another 3 from the corner. That's good. DeRozan is just tearing up the Nuggets. LaVine, double. Got a good look for DeRozan. Knocks another one in. DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan chased off by Jokic. DeRozan over the top, knocks it in. Boy, he's good.
As he misses the three. Keon Ellis with the cross step. DeRozan with the rhythm three.
Kind of a forgotten guy last year, put in the rotation due to injury, but every time he was out there, he influenced the game, and now a starter for Sacramento. DeRozan, the three, it's good.
Golden State to shoot 56% from downtown last night. DeRozan, and how about that? His first shot is a three. 15 points for Bradley Beal in his 21 minutes. DeRozan, and DeRozan remains perfect from downtown. Monk sees an opening, Dunn cuts it off. Sabonis passed up the elbow jumper, kicks it out to DeRozan. How about this? DeMar DeRozan.
Devin Carter's dad, Anthony Carter, an assistant coach, was a Memphis Grizzly. Saw him on the screen a moment ago. Here's DeRozan, laces the three ball. Wells closes out. Levine with the jab. DeRozan catch and shoot three. Carter.
On the board tonight from shooting very poorly at the free throw line.
Doug Christie is going small with Lyles at the 5. DeRozan says, I'm the best man for the job right now.
Because normally he goes off that screen and then he circles back around, but read it really well. Kings were cheating to try and get through that action.
DeRozan says 3 is better than 2. Here's Devin Carter having a career game, 14 for him. 5 on the clock. DeMar. Debo! Oh! Debo with the dagger, big time 3!
And they're going to try and get into the paint and score off those cuts, getting to the rim.
DeMar, oh wow, that was over Zealous. Outstretched hand, that was a tough shot.
26 against Utah back in December.
Yeah. He's high in a Bulls uniform right now as DeRozan out of the timeout, cashes in on the 3.
How's your bracket doing?
What bracket? I don't know what you're talking about. Corner for DeRozan with 3 on the clock. DeRozan with Joe right in his face.
In the first half tonight. You know, it's funny. I always talk to the Kings broadcasters before the game. And like, what's going on with you guys? Well, you know, against Dallas, we couldn't make a shot and everything.
Paolo Banchero. He's up to 15 now. DeMar continuing where he left off.
And again, they're a little bit thin. No Mathurin, no Turner.
You can go with Obi.
And that's a 3 by DeRozan.
They've now found some offensive rhythm as the base is winning.
And it's 105-98. 26 seconds to play.
No foul. It's on foul.
DeRozan for 3.
Look at how physical
Vukcevic
is.
On
really,
Gomez,
yeah, really trying to body him up.
Oh, lacing one is Debo.
And then the creativity took over.
DeRozan answers with a rare 3.
Kings are looking to stay in that play-in tournament mix. Entered action in 10th place in the West. DeRozan, long distance from 3. It's been that kind of a quarter. Sabonis from the nail, off to Lyles. Now it's Ellis. Ellis returns it up top to DeRozan. DeRozan has 3 seconds with which to work. He shakes, he fires, and he hits.
Sabonis hands to Zach LaVine. The bounce to DeRozan. Rises and fires and fills it. That's his first triple of the ball game.
Almost turns it over. Shot clock down to 5. They got to get busy here. LaVine behind the Sabonis screen. There's the first look for DeRozan, and it's cash out time.
Now De'Aaron Fox wanted to go back to Sabonis instead. The 3, DeMar DeRozan. So the Pels up by a half dozen. Can they get the stops? Malik Monk. DeRozan again. Same result. Another triple.
Assistant coach Fred Vincent, and getting off that line, right? Getting off that line and then stepping into that 3-point shot. Yeah, he's in a rhythm now.
Right.